fuck? You dying? I am. Oh shit.
You need a drink of water.
Oh, I could. You know what I could go for? I could go for a Pepsi.
I don't have any Pepsi.
Oh,
I've just got a Pepsi in my fridge here.
I have got one in my bag.
Better now?
We're not a Coca-Cola, Femi.
No, I need a Pepsi.
I need the real bubbles, not the acid.
Pepsi for those who drink young.
Yeah, pick me. Yeah.
I do not like Mountain Dew.
I didn't offer you any.
That's
It's syrup. It's syrup.
I don't like the nuclear beverage.
It literally sticks to your mouth for the rest of the day, like slimy.
Celsius also.
What the hell is that?
I drink them at work.
What's a Celsius?
It's like
Is that
Celsius is like Lauren's white girl energy drink. It's a Red Bull.
Oh no, not the white girl. Fuck.
It's a Red Bull for white people.
Damn.
I'm so weak.
But you pay more, one is bubbly and one don't have bubbles. So I get mad when she brings me one home and I'm expecting bubbles. I'll chug 4 Red Bulls before I do that again.
See, I don't like Red Bull. There's too much sugar in it.
Where is she from? Massachusetts.
Clearly, that's New York.
I'm not from New York. No, don't get that wrong. Don't get that wrong.
She's like, I am not. She's from New
We're you're from New York?
I am.
Yeah, good for you.
I like that.
I'm fucking weak.
Unfortunately.
Everybody out here says New York, I get mad. They say New Jersey, I'm like, the armpit? Nah.
I'm weak. Why does everyone refer to New Jersey as the armpit of fucking...
Because have you ever drove down the thing? It smells like crap.
I used to go to school out there.
It smells awful.
Yeah, but your nostrils are shut.
I'm fucking weak. No, my nostrils are not shut. You know.
Nah, but if you go where everybody goes down the freeway, that's the biggest sewerage center that connects to Jersey, Connecticut, and New York.
I didn't know.
It's all right there on that highway.
She's not. She's from Massachusetts.
Listen, I don't pronounce my I's and you don't pronounce your T's, so we're good.
That wasn't me.
So we're good.
That wasn't me.
No, ma'am. I totally know your voice from the other day. So that's cool.
Yeah,
I'm weak.
You're good in my book.
I'm the white chick with the Celsius.
She says water.
Water.
Water?
See? Where's the T?
I'm weak. She said, where's the T?
It's just real quiet.
Water?
It hurts when you say the T. I felt it hurt your throat.
It was a though. We make it into a D.
But here's the thing. We say water. But you hear the T. Water?
Water.
Yeah, water. Like,
I say water.
what? Water? Park.
Like a true Bostonian, for real.
Where are we gonna fucking park?
We're gonna park the car in Harvard Yard.
In Harvard Yard. Yo. You know how many times I'm like, here's the thing. You know what's illegal to park my car in Harvard Yard? Because it's legally not possible.
Yeah, you can't park.
Like,
there's no parking.
Like, that's the in-between of, like, what is it? Harvard and
it's like
MIT, like, right across from each other. That's where you think we're gonna park? I'll take a bench. Like, I have a better chance of park. Yeah, at Boston Commons.
At the Boston.
Then tell me do that. I'll do it. Right next to Cheers.
You're hitting all of the landmarks, huh?
Hey, you gotta know I'm from Boston, not New York.
Really? Maryland. I've only been.
It's Maryland.
I know. I was
Maryland.
An asshole. I know it's Maryland.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't.
Half my family's out there, but my dad has 8 sisters, so I guess they're from everywhere now. Except for they're originally from Lawrence, Massachusetts.
Lawrence, Massachusetts. There was a flea market
Massachusetts.
that we would go to. That was the only reason I ever went to Lawrence was for that flea market.
Dude, the big, huge one?
I think so.
They had the leggings. They had the jerseys. They had everything. You talking about that big, and it's right next to a market basket?
I think so.
Yeah, on Essex Street.
A week. Yep, that was the only.
The one in Peabody, though, is France. Remember France?
I never What's in
France.
Peabody?
Yo, my best friend's from Peabody. That's how she talks. So I went to fucking France, and it was a bargain. I got a bargain.
I'm so weak, dude. I accents because I don't be and well, my
Yeah, I'm like, yo, mine isn't even bad. The only reason why I sound like this because my mom's from Rhode Island and my father's from the ghetto of
people
Boston.
don't think that Rhode Island smells. Rhode Island smells like ass too.
Rhode Island smells like the best seafood you're ever gonna put your mouth on.
Ew.
Ew.
Fuck.
That sounds
Ew.
great.
And
Dude,
it doesn't smell like sewage. It smells like
ass.
little all high tide oceans. You're literally on an ocean. Like, so I'm so sorry.
I mean, you're riding hard for Rhode Island. I understand your people's is from there, but I still think it smells
I mean, my
disrespectful.
mom's from there, not my people.
Your mother. That's still your
My
people.
mother.
She's
Still the
still
best seafood. But yeah, Misquamicut, don't get it twisted. That place smells. Misquamicut Beach smells like New Jersey.
I'm weak. I'm weak. All right, are we all good? I probably should have twisted another blunt, but it's okay. We can start.
Nobody else can twist? Or you don't trust me?
No, well, I mean, well, Sam can. Sam can.
Ah, you thought about it. Shoot.
But I just like to have it, in rotation so I can just pick up but
Bro,
anywho,
you've been cheaping.
bro,
I'm just kidding. Sam can roll. I'm gonna shut up now. I apologize.
I'm so weak. No, you're fine. Ooh, but look, and you're on the computer. You're on the live with us. So, welcome to book club and special welcome to anyone joining us for the first time tonight. I want to remind you this isn't just a reading group. It's a safe space for reflection, emotional growth, and soul connection. If you're new, please know that there's no pressure to share anything deep unless you're ready. You are welcome to speak, listen, or simply receive. Let's begin with a deep breath. Inhale the good vibes, exhale the negativity, and release what's on your mind and just be here. So that we're gonna start with a pull from the crystals deck to see what card we are using. Not card, excuse me, what stone we're gonna use to lead us in. Lead us in to a book club. Let's see. It's fucking the wet. I don't know. It doesn't. I don't know if it wants to be cold. It wants to be hot. I'm hot right now, and I couldn't tell you why.
No weather warning.
Well, I.
You obviously did when you left. Never mind. What's the matter? Did I do something?
Malachite. Ooh, pain relief, transformation, vision, and
Isn't that what we got last
powerful
week?
protection. No, we got. No, it wasn't malachite. I mean,
I
we
thought
probably.
it was red jasper. I know that was one of the pulls we had.
I don't even remember what the last one was.
I feel like we got that recently.
We have had it. It wasn't last week though. 1, 2, 4.
I don't think I have malachite.
That bracelet's malachite. I think I have the actual stone. This is malachite.
Yeah. I think I've got everything but.
Okay, so malachite is best for purifying, protection, and transforming negative energies into positive. Looks rich, vibrant green with swirling and eye-shaped darker or lighter green bands. Raw malachite can be toxic and should never be used by children or with animals, but in some, its more common, polished form, it has been used for healing for centuries. Mined as long as 4,000, excuse me, mined as long ago was 4000 BCE. Malachite was used in ancient Egypt as a power stone to channel higher energy to earth. To help pharaohs be wiser leaders, they lined their headdresses with it. Malachite was also ground into powder eyeshadow, believed to enhance vision and spiritual insight. A powerful protection stone since the Middle Ages when it was thought to shield people from the evil eye, malachite absorbs negative energy and pollutants, from the environment and the body. It soaks up radiation and plutonium damage and clears electromagnetic pollution when placed near televisions, computers, microwaves, and other technology that emits harmful rays. Place at least two crystals in each room with any gadgets or fluorescent lighting to combat any toxic effects. Carry a small stone with you when on a plane to counteract radiation from flying. Malachite draws out impurities, pain, and inflammation from the body if placed over the affected area carefully with a small cloth underneath. Lie down with a piece on your abdomen to relieve menstrual cramps or stomach ache, or position on the jaw to ease a toothache. This healing gem is also believed to boost the immune system and circulation, stimulate regeneration and liver function, and lower blood pressure. Worn around the waist is believed to help keep diabetes at bay, but should never be replaced with the advice from your doctor. Many believe that malachite is still evolving and still will become one of the most important healing stones of the future. A stone of transformation, it deeply encourages deep emotional healing, and when placed on the solar plexus during a lying, in, more, let me, a stone of transformation, it encourages deep emotional healing when placed on the solar plexus during lying down in a meditation. Allow it to bring suppressed feelings and past traumas up to be released and show you what is stopping your spiritual growth. Then place on the heart chakra to open up to unconditional love. Add a gentler crystal to this process, such as rose quartz or rhodonite, as using malachite can mean intense mood swings and sudden change. If it causes heart palpitations, replace it with another stones with either one of these stones to calm. Because malachite absorbs so much, it needs to be cleansed regularly under running water. This gradually weakens the stone, and when it eventually crumbles, bury it in soil, and the work is complete. That's crazy.
Yeah. It being so hard, it'll gradually just crumble in stone. It's crazy. Or
That's
water.
insane.
It's crazy.
I could see it though, because even right here, if you like look
Mhm.
closely, you can even like see what stone you got.
I have the softer one.
Oh,
I just put down mine.
not you have it though. See, look at that. Look
Yeah,
at
it's been in my hand all day. So like,
that's crazy.
it's keeping certain things at bay, but I totally get that.
That's crazy.
I would eat that though. So dog's gone.
Okay, so I had sent everyone the um the reflection questions that were in the book. So we'll start with that. I'm gonna read them out loud. Um, I invite you to notice not just your thoughts, but your emotions, your reactions, even sensations in your body. Which ones feel easy? Which ones feel uncomfortable, heavy, confusing, or even triggering? The first question is, why did I choose my parents? The second question, what lessons have I learned as a result? The third, what did my mother teach me? The fourth, what did my father teach me? The fifth, what gifts did my parents and family give me? And then for number six, we get this bold instruction to get the F out. Some of us may instantly connect with these questions, others may feel resistance. Some may feel sadness, anger, numbness, or confusion, especially if their upbringing was painful, unpredictable, or complex. These questions are powerful because they don't just ask us what we think, they awaken what we feel. Maybe, why did I choose my parents? Brought up purpose or disbelief. Maybe, what did my mother or father teach me? Felt grounding or empty. Maybe, thinking about gifts from my family created gratitude or tension if the good is tangled with hurt. And get the F out might feel like freedom or fear. Those emotional responses, they are signals from the shadow, not your dark side, your unheard side. The parts of you still wanting to understand, the compassion, closure, or even healing. So as we open the floor, Feel free to share either what your answers were or how the questions made you feel. Does anyone, how the questions make you feel?
Oh, extremely uncomfortable. I don't know, still kind of surprised about the whole wrap my brain around the whole we choose our parents thing.
That part, I could definitely see
Because,
that.
like, so here's my thing. I'm obviously not adopted. You're not either. So, but my feelings are here. Does that mean that they chose their birth parents, or does that mean that they chose who was going to adopt them? Or did they choose both?
You're jumping.
I think you're digging
Am I
too
jumping?
deep on this
No,
particular.
it's not. Nope, she's not digging too deep. She's just jumping. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I gotta
My
bring
bad.
it back. No, you're fine. Nope, you're fine. For me, I. So at first I was just like, I don't think. Well, going back to how do you like? What do you mean like you choose your parents? But then as I like sat with it and thought about it, my mother being from Jamaica, she's an immigrant. Um, she moved here when she was 18, and my father being like African American. He was born and raised in North Carolina, but his family and like his age ties really close to segregation and like the Jim Crow. So he was 7 years old when schools just started integrating for the first time, which is crazy because he just went to his 50th high school fucking reunion this past weekend. So
My
it's just
mom
like
was young when they integrated.
to
So,
put
I
it
mean,
into
it's
perspective.
wild.
So then to see that, so now I'm thinking, okay, so why did I choose my mom and then like my mom and my dad? So my mom's family, like as I'm growing older and like looking back at how they operate, not like operated, but how they were. Oh no, I didn't even realize that she wasn't on. I'm weak. You can tell I wasn't looking at the screen. I didn't even realize that you weren't on. What is it called? What I was saying, why I feel like I chose my parents. So my mom is from Jamaica and they're very spiritual. But also in the same breath, my dad's family is very spiritual, but they're well colonized. So they're very into the church, whereas obviously, well, not obviously, but my mom's side of the family was very into church too, but it was more spiritual. So like limes and lemons, she would always, that was time that would always be on her garlic. Like granted it's like food things, but it's like I would see limes around the house and be like, why is there
Don't touch that.
like what are you? So it was like as I'm piecing things together, and I honestly it didn't it took me being locked up for the 10 days to that was my rebirth. That was like me coming to and realizing and seeing things in a different lens. Like me like actually like sitting down, and then we started book club with the African Goddess Initiation. Actually, that's a lie. We started it with Power Moves by Sarah Jakes. And then I already had the African Goddess Initiation book, so we had started it then, but then we kind of fell off of it. And Ricky had one of her rituals, and one of our subscribers was talking about how she grew up in the church and she was conflicted, and I was just like, wait, that's crazy. This book that I was reading is literally, this is what helped me. So we're going to restart book club again, and that is literally the rebirth of that. But everything we felt, clarity, confusion, tension, resistance, tears. Oh, go ahead. Oh, you wanna? Oh, go ahead.
No, no, no. I was waiting for you to finish. There's not like a raise your hand button. So
I'm weak. I thought you. No, go ahead.
no, no, no. I was waiting for you to finish. You were almost done the sentence.
No, just no. Go ahead, dude. You're fine. What were you gonna say?
So to on my opinion, what's crazy is what resonated with me is everything I'm going through right now in my point right now. Those questions that you sent for the book club like hit me in a way where it was like, whoa, like a lot of the things that go through, and you're right. You can't say why did you choose your parents? Honestly, it's like some people can take that as why did you choose your parents? Like you act right or like whatever. But some people have a greater meaning of like they chose you, like in my aspect
I see what you're saying.
of how I, being picked, but being raised that way is what I can resonate on the you choosing your parents. I was raised in the church. I was also adopted. And it's also being raised in the church was like, I had no choice at first. You have no choice. Like,
Hmm.
but I realized when I chose them was like, there are certain things that irritate you as a kid, but the more you go through stuff, it makes more sense in
Hmm.
everything you're doing. Like the word is different and like people can have their own opinion. I'm not a big like politics and religion person on that aspect because of that, but I know when I chose them, it was more so the understanding of like what it meant. And sometimes it takes like forever. So
No, I get it.
this is my spiel for
You're
that.
like, that's my. No, I get it. I completely get it. Um, for anyone, but no, that leads perfectly into. So, if anyone's for anyone that's new to the term shadow work, here's what it means. Shadow work is not about finding what's wrong with us. It's about finding the parts that were never truly heard, loved, or understood. Shadow work asks, why did this question trigger me? Why did I hesitate to answer? Why did one statement make me feel free and another one hurt? Where did that ache come from? And am I reacting from my present self or from my younger self who still needs healing? Usually that
That leads to the GTFO.
Yeah, that last
No, seriously.
Definitely.
Everything leads to that.
But everything
You'll
leads.
get the GTFO part when you go through the question.
Hmm.
And that's my problem is like I'm still a little kid in my head of what I accepted you. When did you accept me?
Right.
What?
I wasn't what they
No, Sam. She said roll another one.
Hmm.
I turned out very, very different than what
Everyone else.
that mold was meant to be.
Hmm.
And I look at my cousins and how they basically were the little, I guess they were most definitely the offspring of their parents. Very much active within the church, married before having babies, all of the proper
Proper
things.
things.
And I'm over here. I mean, my sister is the same way in a lot of aspects, but my aunt's married 3 times and Olivia pregnant twice out of wedlock, which we're not going to talk about my pregnancies, but 2 babies out of wedlock. We aren't the ones that were like everyone else because all of the cousins supposedly did theirs mostly right, and we didn't.
But that's the thing though. It's just like everyone. It sucks how the outside factors will compare because it's like we're already like naturally comparing ourselves to like everyone. So like to have the external factors comparing, it's tough. But it's just like everyone has their own journey and everyone's gonna like do their own thing and you can't be mad at it, especially as a parent. And I'm just what no I can say this now because I have my own kids, but it's like I can't expect any of the three to do anything the way that I do it, and I would hope that they wouldn't, like see what I do, like see my mistakes, my positives, like see everything that I do, like take it and like tweak it a bit, like make it your own, but don't. I can't. I can't be mad at them if they don't
If
do
they do it,
what I want them to do.
Like I said
all right.
before, my highest
Like
point is meant to be their floor. I want them to soar past whatever I've achieved
Yeah,
in my life.
And I just don't want them to fuck up like I do.
that part.
I don't want them to make the same bullshit mistakes that I made. And I'm not saying, oh, the marriages or hard lessons,
Yeah,
the
no,
hard
definitely.
shit. Like if I
Yeah.
can just instill just that little bit of, come and talk to me. I'm gonna support you no matter what you do. But if I can give you that little tiny bit of wisdom, but
Yeah.
my kids didn't choose me. You know what I'm saying? Like that whole thing is bizarre in our world. I didn't choose. I mean, I chose them when I married their father. But they
Mhm.
didn't choose. They picked who they picked. If we're going down that road, if that's what we
Yeah.
were looking at, but if we're looking at it, did they know that when they were X years old that this crazy lady would come into their life and be their stepmonster? Like, did they know this?
Not their step monster.
Well, I could be a lot
I'm
worse.
weak. Um, no.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I mean, but do you ever think about it? Like, sometimes like it's like they're trying to fix their mistakes sometimes through
Through
making sure you don't do it. But at the end of the day, if they really think about it, it's like if you tell us not to touch something we weren't even going to touch, we're going to touch it now.
Absolutely.
I'm weak.
You know
Nope.
what I mean?
Bitch, nope, not me.
That's because you're a good girl.
No,
No.
listen, like I mean, I'm just saying like if I'm being forced and you're telling me that I'm doing it or you think I'm doing it or you think I'm on the road to doing it or you think I can do it, I'm going to be like I wasn't even thinking about it, but
Now I want to.
Now I'm fixing that.
now I want to see what that means. What do you mean? What is it? What happens? Like
I'm weak.
or
No.
when you don't do it and they assumed you did it and you're just telling them like, listen, I had no clue what that even means, what you're talking about. In my head, I'm like, what were you doing? Like you can't sometimes it's like they're living vicariously through, but they can be extra hard to make sure that we come out way better than them. But at the same time, sometimes you're still watching them be weak and trying to like, I don't know.
Do life. No, I get it. But that's the thing. And with
Like I didn't sneak out. I wasn't that kind of kid.
I'm
The
weak.
one time I did after them assuming I got caught, and I was at somebody from church's house.
I'm weak. Well, at least you.
Like
No, I was. I didn't like being yelled at, so I.
I was not there. Yeah, I was not that person.
Um,
Like they're like, "What did you don't sneak out?" I'm at church
that
from
part.
Tuesday to Sunday,
So, that part. Because Monday was literally the.
sleeping under the pews. Like, what are you doing?
I'm weak. Not sleeping under the pews.
May as well.
Yeah, revival, Bible study, like,
Wait, yeah, no, all of the
Walk-ins.
and it
convocation,
was like I just didn't have the chance to even think about it.
that part, youth group. Don't be in any extracurricular.
But then you get the like, if somebody starts with you, finish it, and when you finish it, you get yelled at. But you said if I'm gonna do it, then
Damn,
I
do
let him try and hit me 3 times. I just beat him up.
But the thing
Why
is,
am I spending it?
say before I lose it again, because I definitely lost it. But we have to remember that our parents, it's their first time experience, like, it's their first time experiencing, like, life still, you know?
Okay.
Like, they've only been, like,
Yeah,
their
That's
age for
and
this.
I know for you too. Like I give you like hats off. Like you killing it.
I appreciate you.
Like you know what I mean. And I know at the same time in your head you're like, yeah, okay. Like there are people that can like for me, cover my faults. I have 300 pairs of shoes. Like you'll never see me in the same outfit for like 3 months. I can go. You know what I mean? But like for me being adopted, I was the only one adopted and the oldest. My parents didn't think they could have kids, so my mom was just extra. She was like, she can't fail. She comes from this. Da, 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 da. So she was so hard on me that it made a horrible relationship in my anger, and I was getting in trouble because of that.
Mm,
So
Like,
then,
oh well, you're gonna be. This is what you're gonna get into, and assuming. So I was just like, F it.
so
I'm working at 13. I played 3 sports. I'm at school, but now I'm just gonna get in trouble.
being the oldest versus being the
And they're
youngest.
still growing though. That's what happens. So don't forget that, Ash, because
yeah, no, 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 I know.
it's a forever growing thing for you too. Like you're gonna grow more.
Yeah, no,
Like
no.
my parents are just now. Sometimes when they start crying and talking, I'm like, ew,
I'm
I'm way
definitely,
too old to hear this.
even though the kids are so close in age, I'm not the same mother that, like, I've grown, like,
Mm-hmm.
Like, so
No,
I definitely get it. I'm definitely growing right along with
they didn't
them.
give her
Yeah.
grace
Well,
because
yeah, and mine's like 35, 34, 33, 32, 31.
Oh, so close in age too.
except that last
Yeah,
one.
all girls. And my father, who has 8 sisters, and he's the only boy, remember?
That's crazy. But this leads into, so last night we were talking about adoption. Um, and this is close because you and your fiance, aka my bestie since kindergarten, I've known Lauren since kindergarten, um, were adopted in addition to my husband. Um, so it's not just, it's like not a random, like a random conversation for me. It's like I've been around it for a bit. Um, but it's interesting to like see, like knowing that there's three like adopted people in my life. But so my husband, he's got an older sister, and then he was adopted. So he's the youngest and was adopted, and then Lauren's an only child, and then you're the oldest adopted, and
And the
then
only one adopted.
yeah.
Yeah. And I know we were talking about it, and it's just different aspects of understanding a person. You can't, everybody's different, and you have to find that way to like figure it, you know?
Hmm.
It gets hard though sometimes. Like, there's a different like mantra and a different like movement of each thing, you know?
And that leads into what you were asking. So this, let's take into this question into consideration. If souls choose their parents before birth, what does that mean for adopted children? Did they choose their biological parents for a certain lesson, and then, excuse me, and their adoptive ones for a journey of healing, belonging, or rebirth?
But what about the kids that aren't adopted?
Wow.
Did they
To
choose
be
them?
honest, I think God chose the soul of the carrier for a reason. Because on my end, I have in real life 6 brothers, and I'm the only girl, and I'm the youngest. But I
Wait,
have no access to figure out where anything is. So
wait, okay. So,
yeah,
but
isn't
were
that
they,
crazy?
no, no, well, yeah, it's crazy, but
Last shall be first, first shall be last.
the only reason why I'm just like, so my husband, he, was he's the youngest out of so his mom had 3 kids before him, but his biological mom is white, but all of his half brothers and sisters are black. He's the only one that's all white. And he's the only one that was put up for adoption. So no, so I get
Wow, that's wild.
that. I get what you're saying in terms of being the last. But are your siblings together, or were you the only one that was adopted?
I
You don't know.
my parents on their end. This is where like I had to choose my parents at some point. We're very weird about it. It was close. She had no choice, so it was like straight from birth. So there was like no choice. The situation was kind of like really not good, you know. Long story short. But she didn't have a choice. I went into foster care. Uh, went through 3 of them actually, and this is what I mean by soul goes through something to remind themselves when they get to a certain point how humanity should still be. I think because I was neglected and abused, and like on some deep levels of like that's crazy as a child, like 2 months, 3 months old. So as an emergency, because my mother, who is white, and my father, who is black, and my sisters are mixed, and I'm Spanish and white, and I look like them. Like when people say, "That's your adopted kid," they pick my other sister. Like she just has wider eyes. She looks like an alien sometimes. Like
I'm white.
cool, but then they laugh. That's the milkman's. That's the milk woman's. You. That's your kid. Like kind of thing. But at the end of the day, it's a path that's already chosen. It's really kind of shitty to say it like that. Excuse my language, but
Mm-hmm.
God has sent a soul to change a movement through every part. Because I like for me, I can remember stuff that my dad thinks is absolutely insane, and I should be so young I should not remember these things. Has it ruined a lot of stuff? But when I build, it's like a build of something that's like I will make sure that will never happen, and I know for a fact that it's something that my kids can see me do and never do it either. But was it for a purpose, a reason, a goal, a strength? I think it's all of them because I think in the movements, every single person was touched by something. So both of my adopted parents, I mean my real parents, my biological parents are are dead, and all of my siblings went through the system. I don't know much. She tried when she was passing. My dad said, "Nope. Like you missed her first steps. You missed this. You missed that. That's my best friend." But at the same time, I wish I had the chance. But I know why. My soul said no. Like another part of my soul came back into my body and was like, "There's nothing to say. Like I'm where I'm supposed to be." But they remembered something, so a part of my soul is stuck in them too. You know, it's a path.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
It's
'Cause
painful, hard to talk about, but it's like
no,
I
I
know that they know.
yeah, no,
Like even if you're in hell, I don't care if you're in heaven or you're in hell. Like there's something that has changed you that's gonna sit with you for the rest of your life, on every rest of part of your life.
yeah, no, definitely, definitely that, definitely that,
But
definitely
they were
that.
already chosen. It stinks sometimes. I didn't want to be at church forever, but I love my parents.
You said about thinking about the people, the kids that never get adopted or anything, and like, did they choose that? But what about the kids that get killed by their parents? Did they
Right.
choose that?
Like little Cody Bigsby
You
or
know, there's a woman from my hometown that just got sentenced the other day because she murdered her baby, the infant
Oh
infant baby.
no, that's crazy. I don't. Yeah,
And I just have a hard. That's one of the things that I have a hard time with. I mean,
I don't think we choose.
with the whole God thing.
I
And then
really
I don't.
it's so
I
hard for
have a
me to
hard
wrap
time thinking
around.
that we choose when like, is it laid out for you like
Well, I think
this is
spirit
what's gonna
puts you
happen to you.
somewhere.
I feel like it's like this is what's gonna happen to you in this storyline, in this timeline. This is
Yeah,
what happened to you.
a crummy storyline.
And can your soul like is your
right.
soul really gonna choose to be like, okay, I guess I'm gonna die at 6 months old by the hands of my mother in this storyline? You know, that's a rough one.
Right.
That's a rough one to sit with. They
Right.
obviously
Well, can I put it like this though? My mom now, like my real mom, which is my mother. Now my biological mom, she's a donor. My mom, she didn't think she could have kids. So think about the soul part of that. Right when they chose to adopt me, she found out she was pregnant with my sister. There's something that works with that too.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, because
Now listen, I work with kids, and I'm telling you, everybody asks me how many kids I have. I say I have 200. I give them sugar, and they can go home with the parents. Cause, and then everybody says you should adopt. No, because there is that aspect of I will never put a kid through what I went through, knowing what I went through, and be twice as bad as my mom, making sure that they don't go through it, which will make them go through it, kind of thing. And I don't want to deal with not understanding because I want to be too hard, you know,
Yeah.
yeah, no,
because you still live with that.
no,
And it sucks. You're right. Like sometimes the soul part of the aspect was for the soul to come in, out, and back in a different way. But yeah, as a kid who's been traumatized before I even could take a bath on my own,
Yeah.
it's like, how does that work?
yeah, no, I get it, and I can relate on the strength of my husband because he was adopted
Yeah,
2 years old.
yeah,
He was put into foster care, but it's I don't know. I feel like okay, so keeping all of that in mind, and not I'm not downplaying anyone's like story or anything like that, so don't think that. But what if the situations that we go through is so that we can help someone else like not go through that? Like, what if we can be the impact or the change? Like, so if something traumatic happened to us, like, what if we can be? What if we thought we would come down and be like, well, I'm gonna go through this, but with going through that, I can change this or have this impact on someone, or more different regulations or different rules will be put in place on like on the strength of you know.
I'm
Your
gonna
soul is protecting your heart.
I'm gonna go through
Because
being.
that's what I do. Like, I work with disabled, high function. I work with disabled. You know what I mean? I do a lot. And the thing is just a change. The factor of a change. I coach kids for a reason. If, you know what I mean? If that's the difference between a kid. You know, some kids need an outlet or someone to actually just listen. I work with, people on the spectrum. And if you would even understand, I know you understand, Ash, but the reason why I have nonverbal talking to me is because you're not listening. But it's like I don't understand why that gift is that gift because like sometimes I haven't dealt with my own issues of being able to speak,
Bruh,
but I
no,
have
I'm
the gift
glad.
of being
No,
able to do that.
so glad that you say that because I feel like no. Okay, so in this aspect, I feel like Noah chose me. So it's like Noah's level 3 nonverbal autistic, and I do not like to speak. Like, granted, like I'll hop on here, but like I didn't find my voice until I had to start making appointments for this little boy, having to go to all these doctor's appointments and them trying to give me the runaround or walking into Head Start and them saying that they're uncomfortable. Like like so I can definitely attest to having to find my having to find my voice on the strength of him and never
It's just advocacy. They're not dumb.
mm-mm,
You can call on the spectrum. How about you just shut the hell up? He's gonna tell you what he wants, what he don't want,
that part. It's just the
but you
fact.
have to learn too in your brain how to like these kids. And the thing for me is like coaching. I went from bait. I had to work my way up. I did it since I was 17 years old and 35.
I'm weak making it
But
sound like
I'm watching these kids get scholarships and like instead of being in the streets and stuff, or having to talk to parents and in a hard way, like but like explain something. But those it can change like in an instant. And
definitely.
like I had Tom, I had spoken with you about Tom, nonverbal. I had him in my standard all the time. He didn't want to be in the van, but he would tell me to put my seatbelt on. He knew how to use radio. He spoke to me, and he was one of the last patients in Pennsylvania getting. He would get the thing. You know, this dude's got Hulk straight. Like, but if you guys just pay attention for a sec, it learns for you to be calm and listen more to learn how to speak better, or
That
actually just speak. Because I'm learning how to regulate my emotions and like, yo, for once, because when I lash out in those kind of aspects, it's oh, stop being the victim. The GTFO. You're a grown adult. Two, here's what I need, not what I want.
mm,
And I know you go through it like with Noah, but tells you. You can hear it in every single movement, grunt, noise, and he speaks.
yeah, no,
I've
definitely.
spoken to him. He speaks.
Yeah, no,
I
yeah.
have seen he speaks.
No, listen, yeah, no, definitely.
We spoke.
Hands down. No, this little boy. Yeah, no, he'll tell you what
The
to say.
smartest one in the house.
Yeah, hands down. Well, I mean,
Tell Brooklyn sit down on the couch.
Jordan, Jordan's a
Oh
little,
no,
Jordan's an old soul.
they're all so.
They're all,
Fucking,
yeah, they're all smart in their own.
her just taking everything in today.
We went
She was
thrifting.
so
I
good,
was
dude.
itching for fucking thrifting today, and it was me, Cookie, and Sam, and we went, and she did so well. She didn't touch anything. She wasn't like running around. She was just, ooh, this is purple. Ooh, look at the kitty. Like she
Yeah,
was
she was really fucking chill.
yeah, she did a really good job.
Like I told you,
Because they chose you.
My
Think about us. We're like hands on the carriage, don't move.
I'm weak. And that, but
We're
that's
knocking over rails.
I'm weak. Yeah, no, yeah, she's a good. They're all in their own little, um, what is it called? For many adopted souls, even with love and stability, there may be silent, unspoken wounds like fear of abandonment or rejection, questioning identity, who am I really, feeling like love must be earned, guilt or confusion about attachment to adoptive versus biological family, and wondering if was I wanted or was I placed here on purpose. Now that we no, excuse me. Now I want everyone to know you don't have to be adopted to relate to these wounds because many people, even those raised by biological parents, still struggle with feeling out of place in their own family, feeling misunderstood or emotionally unseen, feeling like love had to be earned, a fear of abandonment or being replaced, still chasing a parent's approval, still carrying inner child wounds from moments they didn't feel chosen. So adoption may make certain wounds louder, but the wounds themselves are universal. And this is why shadow work is for all of us. Because deep down, many inner children are still asking, am I wanted? Am I safe? Do I belong? And am I enough? And with that, we haven't picked up our shadow work journal in fucking forever. So that is what we are going to do. So the last homework assignment out of this was to do the fill in. Are we all, well, you need to get the book, ma'am. Are we all so caught up?
Really quick. Remember how I said that I got a new Oracle deck today? Small.
You did, oh yeah, you did.
So I was looking at the fucking decks at this crystal shop, and this one called out to me, and it's Totem Guardians Oracle deck.
Yep.
But the reason why I really thought it was fitting right now for what you just brought up is because of this. She says, I created the Totem Guardians Oracle deck during a period of my life when I was forced to face my shadow side.
Oh.
With all its hidden emotions and deep-seated beliefs, all the old stuck feelings that I had been carrying around since childhood out to the surface one after another. As I was facing and integrating all the different facets of my personality, all the past selves, I explored what kind of messages I would have liked to receive that could have made this journey a little bit easier and lighter. For the visual inspirations, I decided to turn to the natural world of fauna. Some of the animals that I chose are common, others are unusual, and some are mythical or imaginary. Some are depicted with their human companions, others by themselves, and some appear in the form of a shapeshifter. The message in each card resonates with the archetypal energy of the animal it represents, the way it appears and behaves. Unlike most oracle decks, these cards are not meant to foretell your future, but rather bring you to a state of peace with the present moment and encourage you to contemplate your life from the neutral position of an observer. I recommend that you only pick one card at a time and sit with the message, exploring how it resonates with what you're going through on any given day. And so I thought
That was calling to you.
yeah.
That's crazy.
And I thought that was really fucking fitting with the whole. I was like, Shadow, what? So.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, damn. As I'm like, we released stagnant energy the last time, and you know where we're left off at? Inner child affirmations. What in the fucking odds? Okay, so the exercise for this is to find a mirror and repeat the following inner child affirmations out loud to yourself. Repeat the affirmations multiple times and notice how it begins to feel more natural and part of your inner truth. An affirmation is a positive phrase or statement that you can repeat to yourself on a daily or weekly cadence. By using affirmations, you can reprogram your mind to spotlight positive emotions and feelings, positive emotions and beliefs that help you recover from negative self narratives, suffering, and unhealthy habits. Once repeated enough times, an affirmation will embed into your inner consciousness, shifting old limiting thought patterns and unlocking new beliefs that help you reach your full potential. You can change the way you think, which will change the way you act and become the person you want to be. So, some of the affirmations include: I release the feeling of guilt, hurt, and shame. I am protected. I accept every aspect of myself and my personality. I am loved. I am capable of every dream and worthy of every desire. I am big. I am safe. I am beautiful and I accept myself for who I am. I honor the child within me. I show myself compassion. I am so much more than I thought I would be. My needs and feelings are valid. I deserve happiness. A feeling of peace comforts me. I am in control of my feelings. No one can inflict anything on me that I cannot handle. I love myself. I can protect myself. Setting firm boundaries comes easy for me, and my energy is limitless. To the inner child affirmations. So what I'll do is I'll post this on the Book of Face. Um, that way, that'll be the exercise for the week. The exercise. But that's
Did you
not
say
bad.
extra fries?
I'd like an extra large fry.
Exercise. For
I'll
bacon.
take
Blech.
an extra large
I'll
fry
just
with
say
that.
bacon.
Well, with that, okay, so pull. Okay, ma'am, Miss Totem Guardians. We'll pull from that and see what that, and then that'll maybe, let's see. So we're 52 minutes in. Maybe we'll pull how many you feel you.
It says one.
I can pull one for each of you, or whoever would like one.
Oh, okay. I would like one. Would you like one, friend? I'm weak. Okay, so she doesn't want
What?
one. Like, do you want a card pulled for you?
I was trying to connect you to my speaker and it keeps connecting and not.
Oh, I'm weak, so you didn't even hear what I
I
said.
apologize.
No, you're fine. Do you want a card
I
pulled?
just missed that last one part.
No, you're fine. Do you want a card pulled?
Do I do I want
A card pulled from that deck that she was just reading from.
a card pulled?
I didn't say it all like that, did I?
A card pull. She's gonna pull me a card. You want a card pull?
Do you want one pulled?
How did I say it? A card pull. Yeah, sure.
A
I was just making sure you said a card pull.
I'm weak.
Wanted to pull a card.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so we each want one.
Jesus, you've been in Virginia too long.
Don't
You
do
can tell
me.
us from the white side of Boston.
I haven't even been out here. I listen.
I just feel like
My
My parents laugh at me and they say I'm too southern now.
you
Wait,
don't
why?
sound like you're from the south. You sound like you were straight from up north.
From the south.
I know, but when I go home, it's the like
From the
But
south.
when they're like
I'm
use.
older than y'all
So
do.
use guys be whoa. I'll be like yo wait whoa. You guys whoa. Are you guys like? Yes, you can pull me a card. I would appreciate it. Just like Lauren did the whole post of the ice cream cone. I don't understand what it's an ice cream cone,
An ice cream cone.
but that's a Rhode Island thing. Ice cream cone, ice cream cone.
An ice
She said I have emphasis.
Hold on, I'm gonna this. Okay, so she pulled this one for me. I'm weak. It's all same colors. So this is fox. Okay, go ahead.
So it says Fox.
What is that? What does it say, Fox?
Yeah.
The wit and wisdom of the fox archetype calls upon us to find the benefits and advantages in even the most unfavorable circumstances. Can you try to see the good in the perceived bad? Can you accept the possibility of benevolence in whatever hardship you are going through? Contemplating this will inevitably change your attitude from victimhood to empowerment, which in turn will make it much easier to move to a better vibrational place than the one you are currently in.
That's crazy because that's literally what I just said. That is literally what I was like, wait, not to be like, don't think I'm.
We planned this. It worked out perfectly. All right, and then Aubrey, I pulled Oyster Manifestation number 24. And it's Oyster Spirit Animal reminds us that all manifestations start on the inside. What you nourished on the inside never fails to manifest on the outside. Anchor the energetic imprint of what you want to achieve by envisioning how it would feel. Use your imagination to bring out the emotional response on the inside, reveling in the positive feelings that accompany the image. However, take care not to attach yourself to these details and not to worry about how the further process will reveal itself in time, as well as all the minute details. Attaching yourself to the specific ideas instead of a general feeling might potentially make you miss the right road or reject the new offering that might be better than you could have ever imagined. Feed this feeling with your imagination, but at the same time, try to remain open to the when and the how. The power is in you. Your conscious focus will either lock you in the same old story or release you from the cage of old patterns. It's an oyster in space.
That's cool.
And then for Keisha, I pulled number 16.
Keisha, this is your card. Sheep.
Mhm.
Did you see it? You're frozen. No. Damn it. Hold on. As I'm like, too bad I can't call out. Hold on. Oh no, is she?
Right now, yeah. You're still holding the card up though.
Oh. Doop 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 doop. Okay. Okay. This is your card. Can you see it?
No, that's the fox.
Oh shit, that's me. Just kidding. That was me. Abort. That
Oh,
was
I
me.
thought I got the fox.
No, you got the sheep. This one's you. The fox was me. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
I look like Bilbo.
Sheep collective.
I'm sorry. I'm a jokester. My bad. Go ahead.
Oh my god. If you pulled this card, you might be going through intense emotions, those that you thought were integrated a long time ago. You might be getting frustrated as to why these feelings are reappearing to you in your life, when often there isn't even an apparent trigger for them to be manifesting right now. You could be consumed by unimaginable sadness hitting you out of nowhere or very deep seated sense of despair, grief, or anger. The sheep card speaks of collective emotional body and the possibility that the emotional charge that you are experiencing right now belongs to your lineage or community as a whole. As we are all one, we all willingly take on this responsibility of clearing emotions and patterns for the collective, and a lot of them do not even require our understanding or rational explanation. They just need to be felt and passed through our emotional body unencumbered, without resistance. Knowing that these emotional states will pass as suddenly as they appeared will help you maintain neutrality as you observe them flowing through your body. Breathe deeply through them, they will be gone soon. She was just talking about all the fucking feelings she's been having.
Was that it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Was that Sam?
Yes.
Sam was reading that for you. That was your card.
Yeah, Sam. It'll be gone. Can you tell me when, Sam? You said soon. How soon?
You gotta put one for you, so then at the end we can.
That was spot on.
One for me at the beginning when I got here.
Oh, what one did you pull for you?
It was resistance.
I'm a week. She's like, so when?
Can mess around and do a full tarot reading.
I'm weak.
Are you're gonna overcharge me for that? You won't even bring anything.
I won't charge you for that.
Well, tell your friend, bring some
Miss
cookies,
Leo,
whatever.
call me now.
Call me now. I'm here.
Did you notice?
Cleo, she.
Yes, call me now. Did you notice?
I know what.
Did you notice that the link to call in is call me now?
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, and you look like her right now.
Bitch, fuck you.
The whole. Yo, we could do the whole commercial right now, like as seen on TV. Do you remember Cleo? I'm back.
Not I'm back.
Call me now.
Reincarnated.
Hey, just this old, but still call me.
Oh, wait. There it is. Okay, this one was the one that Sam pulled for herself. And it's a goat. Not the goat. Number 4. Number 4.
That one's resistance. It says the goat totem speaks about resistance. Not all resistance is equal, but if you pick this card, you will know what kind it is in reference to. Resisting what is only creates more of the circumstances that you're trying to avoid. Resistance causes a lot of internal suffering, for your gaze is securely stuck on avoiding something that you do not want to see. The energy of resistance is not congruent with the energy of achieving something better. Finding a neutral balance within while maintaining soft energy towards what's happening on the outside will ensure that your emotional energy is not used to perpetuate the current circumstances, but rather flow through them in grace. What if what you're experiencing was okay? What if you nurtured the feeling that what is okay and has a place and reason to be? Nothing is ever stagnant, everything changes, and your current situation will also pass. Try to drop the resistance to the present moment and instead flow with what is towards your goal in a slow and steady pace. Stop wasting your energy on resistance and see if circumstances come to change right before your eyes.
Damn.
It was the breath before for me that proved it all.
I'm
That
weak.
was a good one for you.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like there was bits and pieces that I had like resonated throughout
There definitely was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
every single one of them that was
through all
read.
four.
Yep.
But I appreciate everyone tuning in tonight for a book club. I hope tonight helped you see your story with more tenderness, not judgment. Shadow work is not about reopening pain, it's about reclaiming parts of you that deserve love and freedom, whether adopted or not, whether your parents were nurturing or unavailable, whether childhood was safe or survival mode. You are allowed to be your own safe person now. And we're going to close with this affirmation. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. I am not, excuse me, I am not defined by how I began. I am defined by who I am becoming. We will see you guys tomorrow, I believe, for the Lotus Hour meditation. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you. Oh fuck, today is Sunday. Tomorrow's Monday. So that's a lie. We will not see you tomorrow for the Lotus Hour. I still have fucking precious moments, so you'll see me tomorrow for the precious moments. Bye.